The Big Bang Theory Season 7 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you are caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which, of course, I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case, you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any type of spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 7, Episode 3. The title of this episode is called The Scavenger Vortex. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we start off with Raj mentioning that he sent an invite out to everybody for a murder mystery. And we have members like Sheldon, Leonard, all of us going, oh yeah, we hadn't sent that. I better send that to you, you know. And then he said, well, too bad it already happened. And that, you know, them really not paying attention to the invite that he sent them. And they're like, oh, darn, and that. But he's like, you know what? He's going to make them a scavenger hunt. And this is, he tells them this during a dinner at the Cheesecake Factory with, of course, Penny being the server. And, of course, Penny loves scavenger hunts. Well, I guess I shouldn't say of course, but she loves them. And everybody's in. They think that's going to be really cool. A few of them have did them in college, like Howard did them. Leonard did them at Princeton, and then Sheldon makes fun of them for, you know, Howard and Leonard for the schools that they went to. Howard even pokes fun at Leonard's school, Princeton. So Sheldon's a little skeptical, though, because, well, he's a fucking asshole and doesn't want to do anything that's outside of his normal routine. So the scavenger hunt has begun, and Raj has a big show for it with music and a microphone and everything. And somewhere in the city, Raj has hidden golden coins, or golden coin. And it's time to mix things up. Everybody's going to be picked at random, as Leonard kind of hinted that he didn't want to be on the same team with Penny because everybody thinks that Penny is the idiot of the group, which on some things she is, but on other things she's not. So Sheldon has to be on a team with Penny, and he's not happy with that, as he randomly picked her name. Bernadette and Leonard are on a team, and then Howard and Amy are on a team. And we find out that Amy's really good at puzzles. Penny figures out the puzzle with Sheldon early, like really early. She knows it's the comic book store, but Sheldon still wants to put the entire puzzle together, as it might have a sign that says go to the train station because, well, he would rather go to the train station than the comic book store. And then the first time Amy and Howard, or we find out that this is actually the first time that they've hung out together. And then when they first met, Penny had warned Amy never to be alone with Howard Wolowitz, which is really funny. And, you know, Howard is kind of weird like that. It's surprising that Bernadette was with Howard in this show. But in any event, and then we find out that Amy and Howard have something in common. They both love Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline. Oh, oh, I don't sing Neil Diamond. Anyway, Bernadette is really pushing Leonard and, like, really frisky and, like, really, get it, come on, let's go. Like, really wants to do everything so fast with Leonard. No wonder why Howard really didn't want to be on the same team with Bernadette. Everybody figures out the riddle. Sheldon somehow figured out to go to the geology lab, and the next place, and Penny actually figures out the next place to go to, which I'm kind of puzzled on how she figured that out and what relevance the poster on the door is to him talking about the thing. But maybe I need to go back and rewatch it, and it'll finally click with me. So Howard and Amy are really enjoying jamming out to Neil Diamond. Bernadette told Leonard that Penny had called him a pussy behind his back. They don't say pussy, but they imply pussy. Another name for a cat, something that goes with Willow, yeah. And then in Raj's game, everyone wins. Even Howard and Amy, who actually just decided not to go for the final clue and went to went to do karaoke, singing Neil Diamond songs. And because the reason why Raj let everybody win and everybody had golden coins. Actually, you know, let me back up a little bit. So they had to go in the laundry room and look through laundry, and there was a shirt in each laundry bag that was Sheldon's, and they went to go find the other clue because it was Sheldon's spot is the clue, and Sheldon stays down there to like pre-rinse his clothes. But anyway, we find out that everybody won because Raj didn't want the person to feel bad that had to have Penny on their team. And then I guess I kind of went out of order here. The Neil Diamond karaoke stuff is what ends the episode of The Big Bang Theory. So I must admit, I was laughing my ass off like 3 times during this episode. It was really funny for the 3rd episode of the season. As far as my score of the episode, because I always rate each episode, I'm going to go a 9.2 out of 10. Again, the laughter, it kept me going, it kept me interested. And then the character of the episode, because of the whole presentation that he had of his scavenger hut, Raj is easily the character of the episode. And then, as you all know, I rate Penny, because that's the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory, is I saw Penny on screen. I had no idea what the show premise was about, but I saw her. My roommate used to always DVR everything, including The Big Bang Theory, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch this. And yeah, so I'm like, who's that? And then I started watching the show on my own. So I'm going to give her an 8.5 out of this episode. She did good. It was funny that she kind of knew some clues, which, you know, she knew the puzzle right away. And she somehow figured out that the number was on the back of lifted the poster up on the door. Whatever. Anyway, now you've heard what I have to say. It is your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure that you Hulk smash that like button. I'll wait while you do that. Share the video. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms if you deem it something that you want to share. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode, at least what you remember of the episode. What would you score the episode? And if you want to pick a character of the episode and rate Penny, by all means, go ahead and do that. And then last, but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel. You're watching the video anyway. Join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.